Hey y'all, how's it going? This is Rashawn. I'm working with my partner Seth, covering the Baha'i Faith. For the most part, we found that the faith is really based off of peace and equal rights for the most part. So, for starters, the founder of the Baha'i Faith is known as the Baha'u'llah. Baha'i really means a follower of the Baha'u'llah. This religion is an international religion with over 7 million followers and is practiced in nearly 235 countries. As far as key beliefs go, the Baha'i believe that all humans are equal, no matter what their race or social status or anything like that goes with, especially equal rights for genders. They believe that all religions have a foundation of spirit and belief, even though everyone kind of believes in something different. The Baha'i accepts the divine nature of religious prophets, Moses, Jesus, and many more religious and spiritual leaders. They also believe that all these divine people are also manifestations of God. One of our key findings was that the Baha'i follow or have a few religious books that they get their religious practices from. The number one book would have to be what they call the most holy book, and these are writings of the Baha'u'llah. This book has all their laws and everything that they follow, and they call it the Mother Book. Another important book that they use is called The Summons of the Lord of the Hosts. This is a reference to a collection of the letters that Baha'u'llah wrote to the world leaders of his time. Another book written by the Baha'u'llah is called the Book of Certitude. It's a book of covering basically his principal doctoral work, and this explains the concept of oneness with religion and his symbolic use of language in the second books in divine purpose in human history. In addition to these sacred books, the Baha'i rely on gleanings from the writings of Baha'u'llah in prayers and meditation. Last but not least, the Baha'i followers are also educated and led by Baha'u'llah's mystical writings called the Seven Valleys and the Four Valleys. Some of their key traditions rely on praying every day. They have three prayers that they must say in the morning, afternoon, and evening. They must read a scripture every morning and evening. They believe in marriage, and their marriage laws are normal, just like you see in America. They can eat whatever they want and really don't have any strict diet rules or anything like that. The Baha'i are forbidden to use any drugs and use of alcohol. They can only smoke tobacco, but it is strongly discouraged not to do so, I guess. The Baha'i do not believe in politics, and they believe that things like politics and following stuff like that is what creates division in people. They also follow their own calendar, which is based off of solar years and consists of 19 months, and they are 19 days long each. The calendar usually starts on March 21st and ends on March 2nd of the new year. Before the start of their new year, the Baha'i Faith followers have to go through 1 month of fasting. As far as the U.S. society views, positive and both negative, we didn't really find any negative views because of the religious belief in wanting to make people equal and giving everyone the same social status and social justices. I think through this project, I've learned really that a lot of faiths do rely on each other, do kind of follow each other's paths, but for the Baha'i, I think just equal rights and just being equal is kind of their most important thing, and I think it's something that can definitely grow in the U.S., especially with what we have going on with President Trump. I think equal rights goes a big way, no matter race, gender, or class, and I think this faith is very strong on that. So now here's Seth with what he found on the Baha'i Faith. Thank y'all for taking the time to listen to me. Be sure to be paying attention because at the end of Seth's part, there will be some questions. So,
I'm Seth, and this is what I found through Baha'i. Who and what is the Bab? Sahad Ali Muhammad is the Baha'i religion's John the Baptist. He called the coming of the second Christ. He is not actually worshipped, but he is honored in the Baha'i religion. And so the Baha'i believe that the Baha'u'llah is the second Christ. The Bab is the one that makes it possible for the Baha'i religion to form. The Baha'i Faith spread to the U.S. starting in 1893, when it was first mentioned at the World Conference of Religions. In 1894, the first American Thornton Chase brought it to the United States. By the end of 1894, 4 more Americans converted to Baha'i. In 1909, the first National Convention of Baha'i was held. Through this experience, I've learned what this religion stands for. Baha'i is about a unified world order that ensures the prosperity of everyone. For our in-class involvement, we have decided to do 3 questions, and we will answer them at the very end of all of them. The first one is, who is the Bab? The second question is, how many followers does Baha'i have? And the third one is, a true or false, the Baha'i have no clergy. The answer to the first question is Sayyid Ali Muhammad. The answer to the second question is they have over 7 million followers. And the true and false is true, they believe in no clergy.